Well, top of the morning to you. I'm going to talk to you about some simple, basic gunsmithing tools that you can get from Harbor Freight. That's right. Harbor Freight for little to no money. Okay. What we have in here? Hammer, $6.99. So what's so special about this hammer? Excuse me. $6.99 or $6. What's so special about this? Well, the ends. It has 4 different ends. Hard. You got a rubber end, plastic, hard plastic, harder plastic. Or one of them softer. So if you're going to be banging on a firearm, you don't necessarily want, you don't want to mar it, you don't want to scar it up. So these unscrew on the ends, and you can screw on what you want. I have not studied which one's which one's harder or softer, but black rubber for, all the light conditions. What does it say on the backs? So it's minimum bounce, convex, includes interchangeable heads, sort of just what I said. Shock absorbing fiberglass handle. I mean, it's just the softest one is the white. The red is the medium one. The green is the hard one. And steel is the silver one. So that's okay. There are no rubber ones. It's going to be plastic and or this. I'm sorry, I saw on the side and I really didn't look at it too much. But for this is going to be useful for drifting sights. If your dovetail sights where they're cut into the firearm frame and you need to move your sight slightly over, you'll use a brass punch if you have it. If you don't have a brass punch, you use a regular punch and put some electric tape on it, and so that you don't mar or scar your firearms. Next up, $6. Boom. Not for one, but for both of them. These are Allen wrenches, metric, SAE, both of them. Pretty much basic, but good thing to have in your toolbox. Good thing to use when you need it. And $6 for both of them. So when firearms have these, pretty much this is what you can use. Okay, this was the reason for my main trip to there. I started looking at gunsmithing screwdrivers, which a small medium-sized set of 5 to 7 would cost anywhere from $60 to $120 for just a set of 5 to 7. So here we have Pittsburgh electrician screwdriver set. Boom. $12. You got Phillips. You got 3 different Phillips. You got 4 flatheads. Okay, so most of your firearm screws are going to be flatheads. Now, why is this different from a regular screwdriver? Okay, the artwork is not good, but this might explain some things here. If you see here, we'll just go like this. If you see here, this is how a regular screwdriver is shaped. Okay, it comes down in a V. This is a sideways view on it. So, and actually some of them are flared out wider here. They come down and flare out even more. And again, the artwork is rather crude, but I think you can see the difference between a regular screwdriver and a hollow ground screwdriver. Now, why is this important? What's the difference, Chippo? Screwdriver. It is until you start stripping threads on your firearm. Then you use the wrong tool. And if anybody's ever tinkered with a screwdriver and firearm and you didn't have a hollow ground, which electrician screwdrivers are indeed hollow ground. So one more time, instead of coming together like here, they'll come together and then come straight and go in. So now let me explain why and what the difference is. Okay, this is a side view of your screw. This is the top view. When you put in the tapered screwdriver, your point of contact is actually like here on the side and down here on this side when you're twisting, or opposite here when over this side and over on this side. Whereas with this, the hollow ground, your point of contact is actually the whole area here. Now mind you, you have to fill this whole area. You have to fill that area with your width and your thickness of your hollow ground screwdriver blade. And sometimes if you're working on a specific project, you've got to adjust or grind down a screwdriver. And look, at $12, I can grind these all day. I can go through a couple sets to get the exact size that I want for the different screws. But these are a basic size for what will most be very common on your firearm. So I don't really think I'm gonna have to grind for specialties, but if I do, I'll go get another $12 and I'll go get another set to have this size that I didn't have to grind down. So again, when with this screw here, if you put in your screwdriver and it's tapered, you're going to be wearing this out and wearing this out. When you start wearing this out, this softer metal can pull back and pull back, and you're going to strip the head of your thread. Now you've got to drill it out or use an easy out, and on a firearm at that point you probably are visiting a gunsmith, and the $12 fix that you could have done and you tried to make do cost you a lot more than the $12. So $6, $12. Once again, Harbor Freight for the win. Not a Navy SEAL, but fixing stuff like I am. Peace.